Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I define and style my wash and go. I wake up every single morning with dry hair. It doesn't matter if I tied it with a silk scarf. It doesn't matter if I saturated it in coconut oil the night before. I wake up with dry hair every morning. So I have to co-wash every single day with this conditioner. It is the lightest and the best product that I've found that gives me the moisture I need to maintain my wash and go throughout the day. I love Hawaiian Silky. Because I wake up with dry hair every morning, this is the best product for me. It moisturizes, it adds shine, it helps to tangle, it doesn't drip, it defines curls. So I just spray it all throughout my hair and then work it from root to tip. I have a 4B/4C hair type, and Cantu's Define and Shine Custard is one of the only products that allows my hair to retain its length and define the curl when I do my wash and goes. So I start off in the back and just make sure my hands and fingers are covered in the custard so that when I'm individually pulling strands off of the back of that chunk that I have, it's ensuring that each strand is saturated with product.
Oh Lord, I have a lot of hair!
Inside of the spray bottle, I had tea tree oil and water, and I spray it directly on my scalp because obviously if I have dry hair, I have ding 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 dry scalp. So not only is tea tree oil in the water solution good to leave in your hair, it helps promote hair growth and it helps reduce the dry scalp symptoms. It took me roughly 35 minutes to fully define and moisturize my hair. After I finished fluffing out my fro, I just take some coconut oil and I rub it against my edges and the back of my neck. Number one, I wear a lot of blazers to work, so the collar always rubs against the back of my neck. And number two, your edges are naturally susceptible to breakage, so you want to keep them moisturized as well. Now you can wear your fro just like this, but I don't because I look like this. And that's a party foul. Can't do it. So I take bobby pins and make a little separate part in that fro and pin away my bangs and just have a side part fro. I also don't like wearing this style very much. So, you can wear your hair like this, but I prefer to do my fake mohawk. So pulling up my hair up to probably right before the arch of my eyebrow and right behind the back of my ear, I pin all that hair up towards the middle of the head with maybe 3 to 4 bobby pins, and I do the same thing on the other side as well. Now I have this thing about pulling out individual pieces of hair right before my ear. That's just how I like to wear my hair. If you don't like the way that looks, don't do it. That's how I rock my hair. You rock your hair the way you rock your hair. So again, just pulling my hair down right in front of my ear, and then you'll have your final look. Now, I don't put edge control on this fake mohawk look. I think a mohawk's supposed to look a little bit more unruly and unkept. If you want to edge control that, Joan, you go right ahead. So for my third and final, and probably my favorite hairstyle, you're going to need an elastic, one that's tight but loose. Now you're going to want it tight enough so that it creates a pretty sleek high puff, but loose enough so where it's not really constraining or restricting any of your hair and causing like snags and tears. Now you also want to make sure that you're not able to see that elastic underneath of your high puff at all. So you want to make sure there's 360 coverage. I swear by Ebin Edge Control. Ebin is possibly the greatest edge control for me personally. Number one, I sweat a lot. I sweat so much, and I sweat from my head. So you can only imagine that any other edge control that I've ever tried has just been a disaster because it sweats out immediately. But Ebin keeps my hair slayed to the gods for 24 hours. So when I wear my high puff, Ebin is the only edge control that I will use for this look. As I said before, and I'll say it again, the high puff is my favorite style From the mohawk to the parted side afro, I have to say that the high puff is my go-to. I pick that style every single time I do a wash and go. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you haven't gotten the chance to see my Kylie Jenner lip kit review, please go check that video out. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!
Thou shalt take care of your face. That's commandment number 11.